What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Nick. In today's video we're going to give you a tour of our Minecraft baseball stadium build so far. Again, this is done 100% in survival, as you can tell by the title of the video. We're about 80% of the way through, so let's take you on a tour. Flying down here at night, you can get a real scale for how big this thing is. You can see our football stadium over here. There'll be a link in the description. If you haven't seen that video, you should go check it out as well. We've got several videos with it. But as you can see, I'll land here on the upper deck. This is some of the most recently done portions of the stadium here. The right field line. The upper deck, we have two, I guess technically three levels. You can see our main lower deck, and then we have a suite level in between our upper deck and our lower deck. But we can jump down here onto the pitcher's mound. As you can see, this is actually a raised pitcher's mound, and we did go ahead and use red sand and red sandstone. I think it looks the best. Definitely looks, especially right now at nighttime, this looks just like an infield dirt. Definitely looks a lot better than just normal dirt would look. But Vale Ski Boys 1 here, he has been the main creator of the stands to this point. I see we've also got some over here. This is the I guess restaurant area where this glass is. You can see I've been starting to fill in some of the sweet boxes here with their walls and roofs and stuff. We can take a look at that in a moment, but let's just start right here at home plate. As you can see, we basically started with the outline of the field. This is a 100% scale model of a baseball field. I believe, what do we say, it's 100 blocks down the right field line and 92, 93 blocks down the left field line. Is that about right?
That is about right.
Yeah, which is about 300 feet to left and a little over 300 feet, like 320, no, maybe like 310 feet or so, something like that to right field. You can do the conversion meters to feet if you want, but you can see here in our left field wall, we kind of had a limitation because we have a river running right behind this. So we kind of went with a big green monster, like in Fenway Park, the Boston Red Sox. If you're familiar with baseball here in the United States, you're probably familiar with Fenway Park and the big green monster. You can see Henry Vale Ski Boys 1 walking along the wall up top there. But this is actually pretty close to a scale of what the big green monster height is, and actually completely on accident. Just a lucky coincidence that we got at that height. I believe this is like 7 blocks tall, which again translates to something like 18, 20 feet, something like that. Actually, maybe this is about, what's your height level up there?
I'm at 76.
76, okay, 12 blocks tall, 12 blocks tall. I'm standing here at 64. So yeah, that is actually like 36 odd feet, something like that. So pretty tall. So right here is the front entrance coming into the stadium. You can see the big columns around the outside. I think that looks pretty good. But yeah, we'll take a look, or I guess here also while we're out here. This is the river. We actually had to reroute this river because of the size of the stadium. We'll go up to the top of the Trade Center again at the end of the video, and we can take a look at the map to show you what this river looks like. But we had to reroute this river around the stadium so we could fit it all in here. But I think this stadium is a really cool location. It's situated between two rivers, and that's kind of where we picked this location. But right here, this is the main entrance coming in here to the front. You get a great look out at the field with the One World Trade Center there in the back. Looks really cool, especially here at night. And you might be wondering, why is the field lit up? Or I guess, how is the field lit up? Underneath this, what we're calling as turf, or I guess grass, we have basically lime green and dark green carpets that we striped to make it look like you've got a different color of grass, like you've cut the grass in different ways, which I think looks really good. But anyways, underneath this carpet, there are things of glowstone around to make it light up nice, and that way no mobs spawn, and you can just see it well at night. We've also got the warning track going all the way around here, 2 blocks wide, and then of course all the way around the outfield wall as well. A lot of the sheep you can see here, as of course this is 100% survival. All these sheep were in a pen, and we used all this wool to put down the field here, the turf, or I guess I'm kind of considering it as turf since it's kind of synthetic grass, you could say, but really it's made to represent grass and the different stripes that you get when you mow it in different ways. One thing I am considering here in the outfield, a lot of stadiums and fields will put like a logo here in center field, which I think would be a really cool addition and just something else that would really make the stadium pop. So we're kind of tossing around some names for the baseball team right now. Ideally, they are Minecraft names, so that way we can easily put in some sort of face or mob or something that is more blocky shape. It just makes it nice and also kind of realistic, being that we are in Minecraft and we are making this city a Minecraft city with stuff that's actually in Minecraft too. So very cool. But let me know if you guys have any suggestions for what type of name you want for the baseball team. For example, our football team over there in the stadium is the Forge City Wolves, and we've got a wolf logo at center field. Or I guess not center field, but midfield. It's a football stadium. Back here at the pitcher's mound, you can see those poles out there in the left field. Those will be where the stadium lights are going to go. Something that we did not put on our football field, but we definitely wanted to add to our baseball field. And probably we will be adding them to our football stadium at some point as well. But those are going to be where some stadium lights are going to go. We'll add more locations around the stadium as well. We're thinking of using Prismarine, what are those called? Sea lanterns or something like that? You know what the technical
Yeah, I
name
think
is
they're
for
called
those?
sea lanterns.
Sea lanterns. We're thinking of using sea lanterns for the lights up here. I think that will look pretty good. You can see one of our sheep has made his way up on top of the big green monster over there. But I think this is such a cool spot for the stadium, especially when you've got the view of the city in the background with, of course, the One World Trade Center, which is just absolutely massive. We definitely have in the projects in the future more buildings to be similar-ish height to the One World Trade Center. As you can see, our next tallest building over there is the Nationwide building, but that's like not even half the height and half the width of the One World Trade Center. So right now it kind of sticks out, but very cool nonetheless. Also videos on the channel building the One World Trade Center if you want to check those out. Back here at the entrance, we'll go up and check out these suites. You've got 2 staircases on each side at the moment. We'll add more in later, but as you can see, unfinished for now, but we're definitely getting there. I'd say we're probably close to, I don't know, 80-ish% done. Right here, this is what will be the press box. You can see right behind home plate. Again, such a cool view looking out at the stadium from here, from behind home plate. I really think this looks very, very good, and it's going to definitely be one of my favorite builds in the city. Anyways, we come down here along the walkways. We've got columns up here, and this area will get filled in with like some iron bars or some fence or something to guard the edge. And then here is one of the suites. You can see basically all the suites look the same. Right now we've got a row of seating here. You've got the stair that goes down on the side, and then we'll add some furnishings in here like a kitchen or something and some cabinets and stuff. But again, not completely finished. But again, just taking a look here out at the stadium, looks very, very cool. Down here at the end of the hallway, this is going to be kind of like a dining club, you could say. I think in Cleveland Stadium they have a place called the Terrace Club, which is kind of basically what this will be. Basically a restaurant up here. You can have seatings along the window here that you can sit up here, watch out, and you've also got seating out here like on a patio kind of deck area. Again, just kind of like the suites over there. But this will be a place where you can go and like get something to eat and something to drink or whatnot. But another cool spot up here that is unique just here to the left field side. The right field side just extends with suites all the way around. Out here in the outfield, you can see we've got a couple bleacher rows back here, only about 3 up here on top of the big green monster, but good view from up here. You can see all the way around the stadium and the city in the back and the football stadium over there. If you can peek just over the top, you can even see the scoreboard with the wolf head on it. And then over here we've got looks like Yoda in some armor and a lime green sheep. and kind of a little bit of a different style seating area, almost like another restaurant style seating. You've got 3 chairs facing each other like you could have a meal here and watch the game, but then more bleacher seats down here, and you can see again all the way around the stadium. Well, Grandmaster Yoda, is there anything else we should show them here at the stadium, or you want to go take a look at the map?
Dugouts.
The dugouts. We have not taken a look at the dugouts. Over here, we do have 2 dugouts for the home and away team here on the third base and first base line. As you can see, we got a nice dugout here with a bench in the back. Stand up here on the fence and see the plays go on. We do not have a bullpen yet. That is something we still need to add, which will be probably out there in right center field somewhere. We do have kind of a hallway that will go back eventually to some locker rooms back here. Right now, this is all just cleared, where we had to clear the land to put in the stadium, but there will be locker rooms back here eventually. Here in the bottom of the Trade Center, we have our map of the city, and I think it looks especially cool with our stadiums. And here you can see our football stadium up here, again with I was mentioning the wolf there at midfield. So I want to do something somewhat similar to that here on the baseball stadium, but you can see the baseball stadium here looks super cool here on the map. And as I was talking about, it kind of sits between this river here on the top and then another one here on the bottom. And again, as you can see, it is a little bit of skinnier here, the river. You can see that's because we had to reroute it right here, not quite as deep as some of the other areas, but again, it sits on this really cool piece in between these 2 rivers, and I just think it looks very cool and a very cool place to put the stadium, especially with left center there being the great view of the city. And basically the One World Trade Center is almost dead center field, which again looks very, very cool. Alright guys, so as the clouds cover the stadium in the background because we are so high up here on the One World Trade Center, we are going to wrap up this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and let us know in the comments what we should build next, what should we add to our baseball stadium, and with that said, we'll see you in the next video.